What's up, guys? Welcome back to Market Open. This is Miguel. So as you guys can see, I am up just a little bit today, up $105. I actually only ended up taking two trades, one on GM and one on IRBT. I was a little skeptical taking GM this morning because I know that it's not a very good mover, and it has a lot of shares out, so the float's relatively big. Let's see here. I don't have it pulled up right now, but I'm pretty sure GM can pull it up real fast. So if you guys don't know how to look up the float, this is a good way to do it. You guys can go to Yahoo Finance, type in GM, go over to statistics, and then scroll down right here. You'll see the float. So it's got a 1.2 billion in float. So that means those are the shares that are available to be traded, which means that for it to move, there needs to be a lot of buying and selling. So they just reported earnings, I believe. So let's see here. Yeah, so they just reported earnings. Obviously, it was not good. A gap down from 40, consolidated across around the 37.20 mark. And yeah, it's typically just not a big mover. So let's talk about the trade I took this morning on GM. So right at 9:49, nothing else was really setting up this morning except for GM. So just like I've typically been doing, I will take a opening range breakdown. So the first candle is kind of large for GM. So you'll see up here from 37.60 to 36.70. So that's almost $1 on a stock that relatively doesn't really move that much. I didn't really like that first move on it because actually it didn't end up breaking down below the lows very quickly. So what I actually ended up doing is I took a bear flag on it. So pulls down, pulls back to the moving average, just like a bull flag, just complete opposite. So what I ended up doing is I took a short 400 shares right at 36.84 as it was breaking down. I saw this candle. This candle to me was a shakeout, and then it's going to start dropping. I've seen this so many times before. So I wanted to short it. The next candle make a new low. So here at 36.87 would have been my entry. Fortunately, I got it a little bit late. I was going to keep my stop here at 37.15. Although this candle had come all the way up here, to me that was just a clear shakeout. It's just trying to keep people out, and then it was going to go in its direction. It literally did that yesterday. If you guys will go back, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, if you guys will go back and watch my WHR video, you'll see that there's a shakeout, and then it continues in that direction. So I was like, okay, it literally did this yesterday. Let me go ahead and hop in. I'm going to put my stop right where it's supposed to be, and it actually ended up working in my direction. So you'll see here that I entered 400 shares right at 9:49, so right here in this candle. And you'll see this consolidation, so right in here. So you'll see like there's a little platform. There's a little bit of support here, just right in this area. I said, okay, if this thing is going to break down, I'm going to go ahead and add another 100 shares. I'm going to move my stop down to 37.10. So then now I am short another 100 shares at 36.81 right at 10. So right here it broke down, and I went ahead and added. Then I hit my target. So I wanted it at 36.53. You'll notice I actually ended up taking half off at 36.54 and another 125 at 36.55 because I just saw it bouncing here. So triple tap right here, just bounce, bounce, bounce. And I figured I was thinking it was going to come back. I was thinking about taking all of the rest of the shares off because of that triple bounce right there. And if you guys will notice here, so this does it on the 5-minute chart. But if you look at a 1-minute chart as well, you see it bounce, come back all the way, bounce again, come back, try to come back, and then it bounces again, but it doesn't make a new low. A lot of the times, typically, that means that the stock's going to start pulling back. So I ended up getting kicked out the rest right here at 36.84. So you'll see last 100 shares got kicked out right at 36.87. So I ended up realizing $104 on that. And the other trade I took here was on IRBT. So IRBT was starting to pull back. It was very strong this morning, so it started to pull back, sitting right around VWAP, right around the 9. The 9's curling back up under it, and unfortunately, I got shaken out of this. So this is what I meant earlier. So I got shaken out of this pullback, and I wanted to get in. I initially saw it here. I wanted to get in over the high of this candle, so we're right at 86.15. Put my stop down here at 84.50. Took 80 shares. So that ended up not happening. It actually started consolidating near VWAP, and as it broke up and over, that's when I actually got filled. So my fill was at 10.16. So right here in this candle, broke open over. My stop was still going to be down here at 84.50. Now, if you guys will notice right here on the SPY, so I'll bring it up here. So right here on the SPY, there was a big red candle. So right here, it sold off relatively quick. So we were green all morning, fine, everything was hunky-dory, just going in the direction that IRBT is doing, and all of a sudden it just drops. So somebody just pulls the rug and it just starts dropping. So at 10:05, so you'll see here, the market is basically looking like it's going to change directions. So it made a lower high, and then the next candle right here at 10:25, this candle was all red, and I said, okay, now we're breaking down below VWAP, below the 9, and we are breaking down below the pivot, and I'm long on IRBT, unfortunately. So instead of sticking to it, I actually decided to get out with 50 cents. I basically just broke even on that. And as you guys can see here, as I scroll through, the SPY actually broke down below that pivot, and it rocketed right back up. And what did IRBT do? It came right back up, and it's actually getting near my target. I really wanted it near high a day, probably somewhere around 88, but it looks like it possibly will get there. So I could have made some gains. Hold on, what is going on with the SPY here? Wow. Okay, just as I was saying that, the SPY just dropped again. Sketchy. Whatever, I'm out of the market, so it doesn't really matter. So didn't take any of the gains. I don't know if this thing's going to hit target, if IRBT is going to. But really nothing else really set up for me this morning. So I'll go through them. GM, I took a trade on IRBT. NXPI was my main short, but as you can see, it's actually headed higher. It's trending higher. RETA was a short. That's also headed higher. TER was a long because it gapped up. So that was a long, but it's actually selling off. TORC was probably the only one that I regretted not taking. So TORC was actually up over 120% or something like that. I forgot what it was. And I was thinking, if you're an investor, think about it logically. So if you're an investor and you're in a stock and it just rockets up and you're up over 120%, would you want to take profits? Of course you would. So if you're up over a certain amount of money, a lot of people, like 20, 30%, people will start taking profits. So instead of following the trend with it going up, then to me, that tells me, okay, I'm going to find a short for this because I know that people are going to want to take profits. So unfortunately, this came down a little too fast for me, and I did not end up taking it. I would have taken it here at, what is this, 1827 with my stop at 19. So this would have worked out just fine. It just moved a little too fast, and I was looking at NXPI and GM. So ended up not working out. But, you know, I typically have like at least one regret of a stock that I didn't take. I just wasn't looking, or well, actually I was looking. It went too fast. I couldn't calculate my risk fast enough for it to work out. So I just said, screw it. I'm not chasing it. But yeah, those are all the trades I took this morning. If you guys have any questions, make sure to put it down in the comment section below. If you guys are on Facebook or in the group, just go ahead and leave a comment. And yeah, check out the course at marketopentrading.com, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.